Flosstube. Welcome to Creative Whims Studio. I hope everyone is staying well and staying home. I did not do a floss tube last week. I really try to do one every week, but I just didn't feel right doing a floss tube when I had tons of orders to get out from Nashville. I had back orders from Nashville, then I had stores that couldn't go to Nashville and they had placed orders, so just a lot of work. I mean, seriously, I have been as busy the past few days as I was before going to Nashville. It's just been a complete zoo. So now it's time to breathe. Time to breathe, time to build some stock. And you know, the big holdup was I had to reprint those books. And when those finally came in, then the floodgates opened and I could, you know, ship all these orders. So we're caught up and it feels so good. But I just want to say thank you to everyone that ordered from their LNS and placed pre-orders and everything, because I mean, y'all made it happen. And I appreciate it. So I was gone the week after Nashville. I stayed in Nashville. I was staying at my friend's house that she lives in Columbia, and her daughter was getting married May 16th. They were having the bachelorette party the weekend after the Nashville show, so she invited me to stay with her for the week and then go to Gatlinburg to the bachelorette party. She had rented a house, like it's on a mountainside, hillside, whatever. And it was really fun. We had a really good time. And we went to Old Red's. Blake Shelton has a restaurant downtown Nashville that I love. We love. And he has such great food and live bands all day long. Well, he opened one in Gatlinburg as well. So when we saw that, we were like, that's what we're doing Friday night. So we went there. And then Saturday, we were up until 3 o'clock in the morning Friday night. And we were all, like, I had so much energy. I don't know what was going on. And we were getting ready to play euchre. And Kristin's like, it's 3 in the morning. We're not playing cards. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, she didn't say we're not playing cards, but it was kind of like, hello people, it's 3 in the morning. And then when we all realized that, it was like, yeah, we need to go to bed. So needless to say, Saturday night, all the young ones stayed up again till 3 in the morning. All of us moms, there was 4 of us moms there, and we all went to bed at 10:30 because we can't do that 2 nights in a row. And we really didn't get any sleep anyway because the girls were pretty loud, but that's okay. That's what it was all about. It was about them having fun. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like Gabby's having her wedding until 2021 now. And y'all know why. I don't want to get into the whole, I just want to keep this on a light note because y'all, you know, are probably sick of hearing it. It's just, it's what everyone's talking about. And I want to keep this more on a positive note. So being gone 2 weeks, we didn't have the grandkids for 2 weeks, and I missed them terribly. So when we had them last Thursday, you would not believe how much those kids are changing. And I mean, you probably would believe it if you've had kids of your own or you have grandkids, but Easton is now crawling and pulling himself up on things, and I swear he'll be walking probably in the next couple weeks. I mean, he is just determined to do all the things that his sister is doing. And little girl Ellery is just jibber jabbering and talking a lot, and it was a beautiful spring day when they were here last Thursday, so we put them in the wagon and took them around the yard, and it was just so fun. It was a blast having them. What are you doing, Bubby? Boo boo, hey, no kisses. What's you got? Oh, we're gonna read that. Seriously, this is what we're gonna read. Let's go get a different book. I don't think that's something that I should read to you. You'll get bored quick. What you got, Bubby? Grandpa, she's gonna go in the back bedroom and get a book. If you could help her, please. Bubby. Bubby. Hey. Look at Grandma. Hi. Are you going to clap? Can you clap your hands? Show us how you clap your hands. Is that Ellery's shoe? Oh. Jeepers. It's a zoo here. Is that yummy? What are you eating? Are those grapes? Are you acting like Cookie Monster? What is that in your hand? What is that? What is that? Can you say grapes? Beeps. Beeps. You like grapes? You got messy face. Oh, I guess we're done. No. Well, you can't throw it on the floor and then tell it no Tina. See? She's always waiting there. Tina. No, Tina. Well, at least you didn't give her any of your grapes. Right? No. No. As far as life updates, I guess that's really it. We just found out today that, statewide, it's like a statewide lockdown, quarantine, stay home thing. Any non-essential business has to close its doors. So we're gonna take this opportunity to build a lot of inventory. I'm going to do a lot of live videos. I've been trying to go live on Facebook at least once a day just to check in and chit chat with folks. I wish you could on one smart device, which I bet you eventually this will happen, but it would be so cool if you could go live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time with one device. Y'all techies out there, make that happen, would you? Because I would like to go live on Instagram as well, but right now, Facebook seems to be where I have the most people. Does that make sense? So it is what it is. But I wanted to give some other shout outs and things that I forgot last time I did my Flosstube. So my last Flosstube I filmed at Kristin's studio, and I totally forgot to mention that I got to meet Kia B and Nathan. I was so excited to meet them. I just watched their video too, and I was really trying to get Kia to start Punch Needle because I know she'd love it, but she's like all the rest of us. We have way too many things going on to start a new thing. But she said I'd be the first to know when she decides to do punch needle. So I might just send her some patterns just to inspire her a little bit. Give her that little nudge that I think she's needing. Also, I forgot to thank the most important people for the Nashville market. I did not thank the people that put it on. So I'm doing that now. Larry, Beth, Erica, and Megan. They are the folks that run Yarn Tree, Needlework Retailer, which is a magazine, and they also put on the Nashville market. And they do such a fantastic job, and they're so kind and so sweet and so generous, and they do an amazing job with the market. So thank you to them. Oh, and back on Kia and Nathan, I was really sad that I didn't go to their talk. They had a talk on Friday. It just didn't work out because I was already in a talk at noon, and I think theirs started at 1. So ours was noon to 1, and then I needed to get back to my room to get set up because I opened Friday night for the early bird special market, or whatever they call it, the early bird special. So I didn't get to stick around and watch their presentation, but I think they were gonna share all that information on their Flosstube anyway, I hope, because it was all about YouTube and the analytics and all of that thing, all of that type of thing. So anywho, looking forward to that. Announcements. Okay, see my shirt? So this shirt is now available in my Etsy shop. So this is the heather gray, or I think it might just say gray and black. Then you can also get it with this heather gray and a dark gray sleeves. You can get white with black and then white with gray, the dark gray sleeves. Anywho, it's on my Etsy shop. I'll have a link below that will take you right to the shirts. Here's the deal. The shirts, I don't have them printed and I don't have inventory of them here. They are printed by a third party, and when you place your order, the company that prints them for me, they get the order, they print it, and they ship it directly to you. I don't ever touch the shirt. So, but if you have a problem with the shirt, you know, just contact me through Etsy and we'll get things straightened out for you, okay? So it takes, there's certain businesses that are strictly online businesses and they are not affected by this whole virus that's going on. So I'm sure that, actually I know that because they sent out email saying that they're, you know, in full production because, you know, they're very small companies and they just do online work. So it's all good. Oh God, I'm going to wait and talk about that last, because I have something so exciting that I can't wait to share with y'all. Okay. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. on my Facebook page, and I'm going to try to do it on my YouTube page, or my YouTube channel, my art one. It's just youtube.com/c/Teresa Kogut. Not Teresa Kogut's Creative Whims, because that's my Flosstube channel, but just Teresa Kogut. That's my art channel. I want to be more active on there and give advice for artists, because this is the perfect time for, you know, people are stuck at home, and, you know, this is the time when people, maybe an artist, you know, wants a little inspiration or would like to take some online lessons or whatever. Well, the rest of March, I am doing free painting lessons. So tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I will be doing a painting, and I will be giving instruction on how to paint it. There will be a downloadable PDF that the person can download to their computer, print it off, enlarge it for their substrate or whatever they're going to paint on, and then they can, it'll be on my on my Facebook page, so they can then go back and watch it again if they need to create their own painting. So I am doing that throughout the month of March. Okay, so then starting in April, I'm going to do, so that will kind of give you an idea of this Creative Whims Live that I am starting. It's a membership group, and I'm going to be doing the beta testing in the months of April, May, and June. So for $25 a month, so basically $75, you'll have 3 months of art lessons with me. Okay? It's a steal of a deal. And I call it beta testing because after those 3 months, the next 3 months, so it would be July, August, and September, the price will increase. I'm only allowing a smaller number of people in the beta testing because that's where I'm going to work out the kinks. I don't know if you're familiar with the term beta testing, but basically it's just you take a small group of people and you get a lot of feedback from them on how you can improve the course or, you know, membership or whatever. And it's going to be a smaller, intimate group of people, and we will work closely together to make it the membership as great as it can be. And then starting in July, it will be, I think it's $37. It'll be $111 for 3 months. So it's basically $18.50 per painting lesson, which is a steal of a deal. I mean, it's like you just can't beat that value. So that's what I'm working on my art side of the business. Even if you are not an artist, I don't know about you, but I love watching an artist at work. I love watching speed painting videos. I love watching an artist work and the fodder back and forth, chit-chatting and whatnot. So even if you're not an artist, add it to your list of Flosstube things that you like to watch, because just like our What You Paint Wednesday, you know, it's on our Facebook pages, and you can go and do your stitching and watch us paint and listen to us chit-chat and stuff. So it's fun. I think it'll be a total blast. So anyway, join me tomorrow, 2 o'clock, and watch me paint something, and we can not only chit-chat, but I will be giving instruction on how to do the painting. All right, so oh yeah, so Kevin and I were gonna go live. I tried to schedule it twice now to do the Q&A. There's still time if you want to ask questions for Kevin and I for our live Q&A. We are hoping to do it tonight. I can't guarantee it, but I will be announcing it like an hour before we go live, just so that you can be prepared. We're gonna really try to do it tonight. We wanted to do it last night because I really thought we would have all of our orders out, but we didn't. We worked late last night, and then by the time we got done working and we made dinner and we FaceTimed my mom and Jerry, it was time for bed. He went back to work today, so he had to be up at 4:30. So it was like, we're just gonna have to wait and do our, but it's a live Q&A. If you don't know the background story, I'll give it to you real quick. On the way to Nashville, it's a 9-hour drive, and we had planned on going live and answering questions just to kind of kill time in the car and have fun with y'all. Well, it didn't work out. One of the reasons is the road noise. It was really loud, and I think it would have been hard for you to hear us. Number two, the little devices that I had purchased to attach our phones to the window. Well, we rented, you know, Big Sexy, which is a huge cargo van, and it was kind of bouncy, and the camera was bouncing, and I thought, oh, that is not going to work. And Kevin's like, well, you could hold it. I'm like, this could last for an hour. I'm not holding my arm up for an hour. So we just decided not to do it. So we're going to do it now, hopefully tonight. And it will be on YouTube and Facebook and possibly Instagram. I'm going to have my laptop, my phone, and possibly his phone all on us, so that all these different platforms, you know, we could go live on all of them. It's kind of going to be weird, but that's the plan, Stan. So if we don't do it tonight, it'll be tomorrow night for sure. Can't be Wednesday night because I got What You Paint Wednesdays. Then Thursday we have the grandkids. So tonight or tomorrow night. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of designers are giving away free patterns during this time of everyone being home and I'm sure y'all have plenty of stash to work from. It's not like you're panicking and not having something to do. But us designers are all pitching in and giving some freebies away. If you want to see a lot of them, go and watch Pam and Steph. Just Keep Stitchin' is their YouTube Flosstube channel. It's episode 141. It's their most recent episode. And they show a bunch of the freebies and what designers are giving away what. Well, I created one as well. And I will show it right here. It's called, okay, so it's called Be Calm, Stay Home, be well, stitch on. And I wrote a little thing on it. It says, during this time of uncertainty and social distancing, this is our gift to you and our wish for you. Make the most of this downtime to reflect, pray, read, stitch, and make things. Stay well, my friends, or stay well, friends, Kevin and Teresa. So this is the one that I created for you all. So it says, be calm, stay home. It's got a little bee with the crown. Be well, stitch on. It's got a little needle and thread. What I love about this is that you don't have to do all those words. You could just do like be calm, be well. You could just do that. Or you could say, you know, be calm, stitch on. And then, you know, move this up, move this down if you wanted it to be more square. So anyways, you can kind of play around with what kind of wording you want it to have. But I just thought it was really cute. I have another idea for one that I want to create as a freebie. It was going to say, it was going to say something like, turn off the news and turn on Flosstube or something like that. I wanted to do something fun with that. But anyways, another thing I want to talk about is the Punch Needle Primitive Stitchers magazine, the spring issue. I'm sure you all already are aware that this has been shipped. If you don't have a subscription to this, you really need to get it. This thing is like, look at all the pages. It's chock full of punch needle and cross stitch. I have a cross stitch bunny in here called Chocolate Bunny. And the funny part is it's a white bunny, but the reason I call it Chocolate Bunny is because it's on a chocolate colored linen, and it's in here. Trust me, it's in here somewhere. This is also the issue that Priscilla and Chelsea debuted their first design in, so that's exciting. All right, here. So here's my contribution to the spring issue, and I think it's so stinking cute. Chocolate Bunny. I'll have a link below where you can get your subscription. You also, if you don't want to have the physical copy, you can get a PDF download. So here you go. That's that. Okay, the last, well, I want to talk real quick about Witch Paint Wednesday. I don't know if you saw Kristin and I, when I stayed at her house on Wednesday, not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, the Wednesday after Nashville Market, we got to paint together in her studio, and it was so much fun. I said, oh my gosh, I wish we lived close enough and we could meet every Wednesday to paint together, because we had a total blast. And we started out being silly, and it was before the coronavirus like really got over to the US, and it was just kind of making its debut, I guess you could say. That's a horrible way of putting that, but we were making light of it, but not that we weren't taking it serious. The main reason we started out the way we did, okay, we started out with bags over our hands and over our head, and we had gloves on. And the reason we couldn't stop laughing, and the reason we did that is because on the news in Memphis, Tennessee, they showed this lady that was walking through the street, and she had a bag over her head and bags on her feet and bags everywhere and a garbage bag over her body, and it just struck us as funny. And so we weren't trying to be cruel or to make fun of this situation, because it's a very serious situation, but just trying to lighten the mood a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I hope we didn't offend anybody. That's basically what I'm getting at. All right, so this Wednesday we will have Witch Paint Wednesday. Last week, I'll show you my finish. We finished our daisies together last week. And then this week I will be working on my eagle design that I started a few weeks back. So join us on Facebook, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and watch us paint and chit chat with us. It's so much fun. So my last announcement, y'all, I know this is running long, but I've just missed you. I've got a lot to share with you. Remember I talked about doing a golden ticket. I haven't talked about it since I mentioned it originally. And I'm not going to tell you what the prize is either. I'm just going to say this. My husband had a brilliant idea. So I was going to put a golden ticket, one golden ticket per sampler. So there's 4 golden tickets out there. There's one in Faith, Hope, Peace, and Love. There's one in Heaven and Nature. There's one in Pet All the Dogs. And there's one in Newcastle Bouquet. Out of the hundreds and hundreds of samplers we've sold, there's only one in each one of those samplers, okay? Well, I was just going to put a golden ticket in there, and then the person was going to email me and say, I got the golden ticket. What did I win? You know, type of thing. Well, because of all the scamming that's going on, I just didn't want to deal with people trying to scam me. Not that most people would, but it's happening out there. And I know it's not all you wonderful people. It's just people that go through the internet looking for ways to get free stuff that they probably really don't want. They probably turn around and sell it. I don't know what they do with it. But anyways, I just didn't want to have to deal with that. And Kevin's like, well, why don't you just put what they're going to win right in the pattern? And I'm like, oh my gosh, why not? So I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to tell you this. If you have purchased one of my samplers, I know how y'all are. You might purchase something in just, oh, I'm so happy I have it, but you're working on other things at the time. So you might not have even opened the pattern up and looked through it. So I'm just telling you now, if you've purchased one of my samplers, you need to look inside to see if you're the winner, okay? Also, if you are the winner, I put right on the golden ticket, please email me, because I want to know who wins, and I want to make sure that all 4 winners got their... So anyways, pause this video now and go look inside your samplers. All right, guys, we need to move on. So Q&A. Somebody asked me, and I forgot to write the name down, do you have a shop? I do not have a brick and mortar shop, but I have an Etsy shop, and it's linked below. Carol Lee, she asked me, thinking of visiting Mackinac Island, have you been there? I have. I went there a few times as a child, and then we also took our children there when they were young. I'd love to go back, but yeah, it's wonderful. It's really nice. I don't know if anyone, I'm just going to shout this out in case y'all don't know, but Mackinac Island, there are no cars there. You take a boat over to the island, and everything is, you ride bikes or it's horse-drawn carriages, and it's wonderful. James Patrick, handcrafted, excuse me, said the angel behind you is magnificent. Do you have any plans for her on needlepoint? I know which one you're talking about. I don't have, and it's not this angel. She's very primitive. I don't know where that angel's at. Let me grab it. Well, that's concerning. I don't know where that angel went. Unless you're talking about that angel up there. I don't, you can't even see it. But I had an angel. Let me just answer the question. No. I have 2 licensees that do my work on needlepoint canvases, hand painted canvases, and neither one of them do my angels. Will they be in cross stitch? Very possible. I'm not sure which angel you're talking about. I have one up here, but I don't think you can see it. And then the other one that the one I think you're talking about, I don't even know where it's at, y'all, and I'm kind of freaked out by that. But you know, when we went to Nashville, you know, I have to take everything, not everything, but a lot of stuff out of the studio, and things get shifted around, so I don't know where it's at. Julie asked, would you ever consider doing a scaled down version of Newcastle Bouquet or something very similar to it? I think that's a great idea. I could see doing something similar, maybe with the moth and the bird and just maybe a couple of flowers kind of going through it. So that's a really good idea, and it would be a nice companion to that piece. So that's a great idea. Thank you, Julie. Hilma said, when traveling 9 hours, how often do you stop? Now that is funny. It depends on how much water and coffee we drink. But we really stopped. We only needed to get gas 1 time, and I think we might have stopped 3 times. Virginia, have you been to the Wild Horse Saloon in Nashville? Yes, I have, and it's a total blast. it's fun. They do like free dance lessons and stuff, and yeah, it's a good time. All right, whips. Y'all, I don't have any whips. I took punch needle with me to Nashville, and I didn't work on it at all. As soon as things kind of get back to normal for me as far as my schedule goes, I plan on I have something ready. Well, I just said I did. I took it to Nashville, but I didn't work on it. Other whips would be my painting, my eagle painting, but you guys saw that a few weeks back and it hasn't changed, so I'm not even going to show it. Finishes. I have some models. I have 3 models that have been sent back to me. And I know I normally show everything that comes in, but then I feel like when I get it framed and I'm actually going to release it and I show it to you, there's no element of surprise for you. So I'm not going to be showing anything that comes in anymore. I'm just going to wait until it's time to release it, because we'll see how that goes. But, oh, something I want to do, especially during this time when everyone's home and watching a lot of Flosstube. I'm going to do a video, and I'm just going to have all my models, because I have them all boxed up from Nashville, and then I have a bunch that I didn't even take to Nashville that are boxed up. I'm going to have all the boxes in here, and I'm going to go through and do a huge parade of it's going to be called a model parade, and I'm just going to show you all the models. Some are fully finished and some are not, but I'm going to show you everything. Won't that be fun? It's going to be long. I'll probably have to do it in 2 parts, but that'll be something that I'm going to do. If I don't do it this week, it'll be next week. I have a lot of things lined up this week, so it'll probably be next week. But anyway, haul. Okay, I got haul. Something that I bought. I'm not going to show it to you, but because you'll see it soon enough. But I bought these tripod things, and then it has a bar at the top, and then you clamp backgrounds, like backdrops, to it. And it's for photographers, but like for Kevin and I to do that Q&A, I think I'm going to use that, and that can be our background, and I can switch it up. You know what I want to do too is I want to buy a drop cloth, like for painting, and I want to paint big angel wings on it, and like kind of maybe like graffiti type. I don't know what it's going to say on it, but it's going to have angel wings, and then when I'm doing a floss tube, I'll be like in front of these angel wings. Like I'll look like an angel. I just want to do fun and hokey and silly things for my floss tube. I want to liven it up a little bit. Okay, other haul. Oh, well, I'll talk about that later. My bad. Okay, so the primitive hair. I can't say enough about her. I love her. Isabel. She's wonderful. She is the sweetest soul. She has the softest, loveliest voice. She is from Italy, and I bought some of her amazing linens, and I'm super stoked about it. Okay, I know y'all have seen these before because this is nothing new, but We the People, I want to do something Americana on this linen. This one, Pirates, it has like a ship on it, and I've been wanting to do something nautical. It's not focusing. For crying out sideways, what's going on here? There we go. See the ship? I guess that's a better view. And this one, oh, with the snowflakes. Are you kidding me? I love this. Oh my gosh, that's going to be fun. And then the brown one, or the more tan one with the snowflakes. Love that. And then this beautiful fall color called Crispy October. Look at her cute tags too. I mean, she's just top notch at everything she does. Her designs are gorgeous, her linens, everything. So thank you, Isabel, for that lovely little purchase I did there. And my buddy, my other Teresa Vanette Kitten Stitcher, she gave me this cute little needle minder. little magnet. It's a little moth. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so stinking cute. And but she was so sweet. I went in to visit her, and I love her. Well, you guys saw I went in and filmed in her room, and she had all these little needle minders on there, and she said, pick one out. It was really hard to pick one out, and I'll be honest, Teresa, I didn't have my glasses on. And I was having a hard time. She had a bunch of them, and I'm like, I'm not even sure what that one says. What is that? Anyways, but the moth, I picked that because Newcastle Bouquet has a moth on it, and everyone's going gaga over the moth. So I'm like, I gotta have a moth. So thank you, Teresa. And then, so 2 doors down from me is Elizabeth, Dames of the Needle. She's amazing. And I do have to say, I use trims from Dames of the Needle and also Lois at Lady Dot Creates. Both of them, love both of their stuff. I did not get to see Lois. I was so crushed. I messaged her as soon as I got home. I'm like, Lois, what is the deal? I'm so sorry. I'm telling y'all, next year on Sunday, I'm leaving. It opens at 9. I'm out the door at 9 a.m. and I'm going to be gone the entire day visiting people because there was a lot of people I didn't get to see. Like Beth Twist, hello, Heartstring Samplery. I didn't go see her. I mean, there's a lot of people. I just missed a lot of people. But anyway, it's much easier to visit people that are like 2 doors down. It was wonderful. So I got a lot of trims from her. I'm not going to go through each one of these, but all kinds of different colors. I really like this one, Nick's Coat. It's like a grungy red color. Oh, juicy, juicy. I love it. One that I used a lot was grunge. I got some more grunge, so I'm super excited about that. So I got some cool colors, and then I got some really pretty ribbon. I love these ribbons too. They're really rustic looking. But my extra special thing that I purchased from her, 32 count Sweeney red linen. Are you freaking kidding me? I am going to design something super cool for this. Something obviously, well, I was gonna say obviously Christmassy, but it wouldn't have to be Christmas. But look at that color. I think I got a half a yard. Yeah, I got a half a yard of it, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna need something big. I needed to get a big piece. So I can probably get a couple. Depends on what I do. If I do a sampler, I probably would only get 2, like cut it in half, and I could do 2 big pieces on it. Or I could do like a sampler on it, and then the other half I could cut in half and have 2 other things. I don't know. I love it so much. That color is amazing. Oh, I'm going to insert some pictures of my Hoblob haul because I got back late Monday from Nashville. And then Tuesday, my husband was off. The entire time I was gone at Kristin's, he was off. And then that entire next week, he was also off work. And so we went Tuesday to Hobby Lobby. I know we were kind of supposed to be staying away from people, but hand sanitizer. I mean, we were very careful. It was like a ghost town. It was very creepy when you go somewhere and there's just not people out. There is this mirror that I had been eyeballing for I don't know, every time I go there I drool over this mirror, and there was only one of them, and I'm like, oh, if this gets, you know, sold, I'm gonna be so sad. Well, they had it, and I looked at it closely, and the top corner was damaged. Like there was a chip missing out of the wood, plus where the wood came together, the nail kind of came out of the wood. Anyways, so we drug it to the front of the store and asked the manager if they could give us a discount because it was damaged. 75% off. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. I thought she was going to say 50% off. No, 75% off. I got this mirror that was regular $2.99. I got it for, I think it was like 75 bucks. It was a steal of a deal. Hobby Lobby haul, y'all. And anyways, the reason we were going there is because we have our bathroom remodeled in the basement, and it's gorgeous, but we needed like a towel rack, and we needed a toilet paper holder, and we needed you know, some decorations on the wall to finish it off. I wanted to get like a cubby thing to put towels in. And anyways, so that's why we were doing that. Kevin was, he was the one that was like, let's go to Hobby Lobby. After we took the car back. Yeah, because I drove back. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I heard on the news, I was already thinking about driving back anyways. And listen, y'all, I had to drive back unless I wanted to ship a bunch of stuff home, because I had way too much stuff to take on the plane. And so anyways, I was really considering driving back, but then I heard on the news of this idiot that flew from New York to, I think it was Florida, knowing he had coronavirus, but he just wanted to get home. And so he flew home and possibly infected everybody on the plane. And I'm like, And then the day I left, it was on the news down there that when you need to get to the airport like super duper early, because they were taking your temperature before you get on the plane. There's tons. They showed a picture of people at the Chicago airport. It was wall-to-wall people, and guess where my layover for 4 hours was going to be? Chicago. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I drove home. It took me 9.5 hours to drive home. It would have took me 12 hours to get home on the plane, because I would have had to go really early. I had a 4-hour layover. I would have got home probably later than I did by driving. So it's all good. I don't mind driving. I really don't. Anyways, I have been gone 13 days. Pretty much the longest I've ever been gone away from home. And definitely the longest I've ever been gone away from my husband and from my dog. Well, yeah, I don't think I've been gone from Kevin 7 days. I'm pulling up to my house and I just wanted to record how insane my dog is when I get home, because you cannot describe it. So here's my house over here. The studio's way down there. Pulling in to my house. Okay, now I have to be careful because she claws me with her claws. I'm filming from here in case my husband lets her out. It's good to be home. 9.5 hours on the road today. I cannot wait to see my puppy dog. Of course my husband too, but my puppy dog misses me, I think, more than my husband. Is that Mama's girl? Is that Mama's girl? Okay, careful. I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're clawing me. Hi, boo. I missed you. You want to go? Let's go outside. Come. Let's go outside. Ooh, hi. I'm so happy. There's a lot of things I'm skipping because this is already going long. I'm going to get right to the giveaway from, what, 3 weeks ago? And you had to write in the comments, my life is a blessing. And whoever wins gets to choose from my new releases. So I will insert the YouTube random comment picker here. Let's see who's the winner this week. Da-da-da-da. The winner is Karen Budnick. My life is a blessing, and I hope it's a blessing to others. Beautifully said, Karen. So congratulations, Karen. Congratulations, Karen. If you could please send me your mailing address right here to this email, teresakogut3@gmail.com. I will get that in the mail to you as soon as possible. So this week's giveaway. Now, Stephanie Webb from Lindy Stitches, her and I did a pattern exchange, and I just don't have them down here at the studio. I left them at the house. So I'm going to do her giveaway next week, and I'll probably split it into 2 weeks because she gave me plenty to share. So thank you, Stephanie, for that. So this week, instead, I'm just going to do happiness is homemade cookbook. If you didn't get a cookbook from the Nashville market, I'm giving one away this week. And this week's angel card is absolutely perfect for what's going on in the country right now. And I can't find my card now. Here it is. This angel, her name is, the name of this painting anyway, is He Is Risen. Oh, come on, focus for me, would you? My camera is being a jerk today. Oh, Lord have mercy. There we go. Okay, so on the back of this card, it says, may your guardian angel watch over you, give you courage, and protect you every day. Amen. Isn't she cute? So, what you need to type in the comments to get in the drawing for Happiness's Homemade Cookbook is, how about guardian angel? So you can just type that if you want. You can make a sentence and use that in it. You can tell me if you had an experience with your guardian angel, or anything you want to type. And ask questions, y'all. Ask questions. Anything you want to know. I'm an open book, pretty much anyway. Okay, I'm not doing the Chinese fortune teller. I think we're pretty much it. We're pretty much it. We're pretty much done. Whew! That was a good one. We're all just tired of being pent up. What you got, Teeny? She loves tearing up cardboard. Once in a while, I just let her go for it. It sweeps up easily. What you got, boo? What you got? She is so freaky. A couple of things I forgot to mention. At the end of this video, I will have a video that I did of my girlfriend Kristin's house. Her house is amazing, and it's just part of her house. I don't show the whole entire house, but anyways, it's gorgeous, and I wanted to share that with you. And also, I wanted to just mention, I know a lot of the shops, brick and mortar stores for cross stitch, you can see all the patterns here that we still have to put together. I'm up at the house, as you can probably tell. Anyways, what was I saying? Good golly. Oh, they are basically still open in doing curbside service. So please, continue to support them. I mean, I know a lot of people are out of work and tightening the, purse strings, but if you do need something, please continue to support your LNS or your favorite online shop. That's all I wanted to say.
that Tina? Oh, he started clapping his hands. Oh, sorry about that. She's loving it out here. Beautiful, calm spring day. Are you getting Bubby? You making him laugh? Yeah. You trying to tickle him?
Get out of there, Teeny. Come on. Come on.
Stay home, stay well, stitch on, and create every day. Bye now.